The feature race in Sepang in Malaysia took place under dry skies, hot and humid conditions as ever. Danny Watts looked well prepared. Adam Carroll was starting from pole position. But China's Ho Pin Tung was wondering if it might rain. It didn't. When the lights went out, it was a good standing start from the poleman Adam Carroll. Faris Fauzi Malaysia got past Great Britain. Danny Watts made a poor getaway and dropped to 5th place off the line. It was Lebanon's Daniel Morad who went well into 2nd place, with Portugal's Filipe Albuquerque squeezing into 3rd round the outside of the Malaysian car. But in the middle of the pack, an incident as the Netherlands had to check and hit India. As a result, India out of the race at the very first corner. Disappointment for Narain Karthikeyan. Meanwhile, Neil Yarni was trying to make up ground, having started at the back of the field, but he lost control at turn 4. He stalled the engine as well. Race over for the guys that had won the sprint race earlier in the day. Disappointment for the reigning title holders. Then Danny Watts found himself the meat in a sandwich as France on one side, Brazil on the other. End result, a broken front wing and a puncture for France as well. Danny Watts came into the pits, but he would be a lap down from that moment on. The pit stops were made, and Marco Andretti was going around the outside of Team China to gain a place in the rebuilt USA car that had been involved in a big accident in the sprint race. China came under more attack, this time from Australia, gradually moving up the order. John Martin doing a fine job and an extremely good job done by his guys in the pits as well. Delight for team engineer Rob Arnott. Lebanon made a few mistakes. Daniel Morad running wide. That cost him a couple of places there. He would eventually drop out of the points. But what was going on here? Faris Fauzi looked set for a podium finish for Team Malaysia. He came into the pits when he wasn't wanted. They waved him back out. From then on, it was a question of trying to get past as many cars as possible, and he certainly went on the attack. Right down to the wire, in fact, he would overtake Italy on the very last lap of the race to claim 1 point. 4th place went to Australia, a combination of teamwork and good driving from John Martin. 3rd place, for the first time, we've got an Andretti on the podium in A1GP as Marco Andretti took Team USA to 3rd. 2nd for Filipe Albuquerque of Team Portugal. But out front and winning by a comfortable margin, Adam Carroll becoming the first double winner of the season. Team Ireland also going to the top of the points table after an absolutely superb result here at Sepang in Malaysia.